Welcome back to Natural Healing Hub. I'm thrilled you're here today because we're diving into something that's been quietly sitting in your spice rack but could change your health forever. Picture this, a single ingredient that science says can calm raging inflammation, supercharge your immune system, melt away joint pain, and, here's the kicker, potentially stop cancer cells in their tracks. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's turmeric, and as someone who's spent decades as an oncologist fighting cancer and helping patients reclaim their lives, I'm here to tell you this golden herb is the real deal. Let me take you back to a moment that flipped my perspective. Years ago, I had a patient, let's call her Sarah, who was battling fatigue and chronic pain while undergoing cancer treatment. She was struggling, and I was searching for anything to give her an edge. One day, she mentioned her grandmother's old remedy, a warm drink with turmeric. I'll admit, I raised an eyebrow. Turmeric? The stuff in curry? But when Sarah's energy started to rebound and her inflammation markers dropped, I hit the research hard. What I found blew me away. Studies from places like Mayo Clinic and Harvard showing turmeric's active compound, curcumin, could do things I'd never imagined, from protecting your heart to boosting your mood. That's when I realized turmeric wasn't just a spice, it's a lifeline. Here's the thing, turmeric's been healing people for thousands of years, but modern science is just catching up. There's a secret to making it work, though, and I'm spilling all the details today. Why does it matter? Because whether you're fighting a disease or just want to feel your best, turmeric could be your game changer. So stick with me, you won't believe what this herb can do until you hear the full story. Oh, and if you're as curious as I was, hit that subscribe button to join our Natural Healing Hub family. Let's uncover this golden secret together. The science and secrets of turmeric. Alright, folks, now that we're all cozy and curious about turmeric, let's roll up our sleeves and dig into why this golden spice is such a big deal. As a doctor who's spent years helping patients fight cancer and chronic illnesses, I've seen firsthand how small changes, like adding turmeric to your life, can make a huge difference. We're going to unpack its benefits, from battling cancer to soothing your gut, easing joint pain, and even helping you sleep better. Plus, I'll share some tricks to make sure you're getting the most out of it. Let's dive in. 1. Turmeric, the spice that's more than meets the eye. First off, turmeric isn't just something you sprinkle on your curry to make it pop. It's been a cornerstone of healing for over 4,000 years in places like India and China, where it was used for everything from cuts to tummy troubles. The magic lies in curcumin, the compound that gives turmeric its bright yellow glow. Think of curcumin as the MVP, it's what makes turmeric a superhero for your health. A 2020 study in Nutrients found that curcumin has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and even anti-cancer properties. That's not just fancy lab talk, those properties mean turmeric can help your body fight off damage and stay strong. Now, I've got to be honest with you. When I first heard about turmeric's powers, I thought it sounded like hype. But then I started digging into the research, and places like Harvard Health and the Cleveland Clinic kept popping up with studies backing it up. For example, curcumin can rev up your immune system by activating things like T cells and natural killer cells, your body's own defense squad. It's like giving your immune system a pep talk to take on viruses or bacteria. So, whether you're dodging a cold or just want to feel bulletproof, turmeric's got your back. What do you think so far? Have you ever tried turmeric for a health boost? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your story. 2. Can turmeric really fight cancer? Let's talk science. Okay, let's tackle the big one, the idea that turmeric can destroy cancer cells. That's a bold claim, and as an oncologist, I'm always cautious about overpromising. Here's the deal, lab studies, like one from Frontiers in Oncology in 2019, show that curcumin can mess with cancer cells by shutting down pathways they use to grow, like NF-κB. It's kind of like cutting off the fuel supply to a fire. There's also a 2021 trial from the Cleveland Clinic, where colorectal cancer patients who took curcumin supplements saw better outcomes when paired with chemo. That's exciting stuff. But let me add my 2 cents here. Turmeric isn't going to replace your doctor or your treatment plan. Cancer's a tough beast, and no single food is a cure-all. What turmeric can do is act like a trusty sidekick. Its antioxidants tackle free radicals, those rogue molecules that damage your DNA and up your cancer risk. Mayo Clinic's 2023 Guide on Nutrition says diets rich in antioxidants, like turmeric, can lower your odds of chronic diseases over time. So, while turmeric won't make cancer vanish, it's a solid player in keeping your body resilient. I've had patients who swear by adding turmeric to their smoothies during treatment. One guy told me he felt less foggy and more energized, even on rough days. It's not a miracle, but it's a step toward feeling like yourself again. That's what I love about it. It's not just about fighting disease, it's about living better. What's your take on turmeric and cancer? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm all ears. 3. Your gut's new best friend, turmeric to the rescue. Now, let's shift gears to something we all deal with, our digestion. If you've ever felt bloated after a big meal or had that "what did I eat" moment, turmeric might just be your secret weapon. A 2022 study in gut microbes found that curcumin calms inflammation in your gut lining, which is a game changer for stuff like IBS or leaky gut. It's like giving your intestines a warm hug when they're stressed out. Here's how it works. Curcumin dials down inflammatory markers like TNF-alpha, which can make your stomach and intestines cranky. Plus, it revs up bile production, helping you break down fats so you don't feel like a stuffed burrito after dinner. I learned this trick years ago when I was battling sluggish digestion. I started sipping turmeric tea, just a pinch of turmeric, some ginger, and a drizzle of honey, and my bloating practically disappeared. Harvard Health even notes that turmeric can ease indigestion and cut down on acid reflux for some folks. But let's zoom out for a second. Your gut's not just about digestion, it's like the control center for your whole body. Your microbiome, those billions of bacteria chilling in your intestines, affects your mood, your immune system, even how you sleep. A 2024 Healthline article says curcumin promotes good bacteria while keeping the bad ones in check. So, when you add turmeric to your diet, you're not just soothing your tummy, you're building a stronger, happier you. Anyone else love a good gut health hack? Let me know what you do to keep your digestion on point in the comments. 4. Joint pain? Turmeric's got you covered. Alright, let's talk about those achy joints. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, an old sports injury, or just waking up feeling like the Tin Man, turmeric can help. A 2020 analysis in phytotherapy research showed that curcumin works as well as some over-the-counter pain meds for osteoarthritis, without the stomach issues. That's huge, because who wants to trade joint pain for heartburn? Here's the science. Curcumin blocks enzymes like COX-2, which spark inflammation and make your joints scream. I've seen this in action with patients who started adding turmeric to their meals. One woman in her 60s told me her morning stiffness was cut in half after a month of turmeric smoothies. My own routine? I whip up a quick turmeric latte, almond milk, a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and a touch of cinnamon. It's like a cozy blanket for my joints. Here's where I get a little passionate. Joint pain isn't just physical, it can steal your joy. When you're wincing every time you stand up, it's hard to enjoy a walk with your dog or a dance with your grandkids. Turmeric doesn't just dull the pain, it tackles the inflammation causing it. Pair it with gentle stretches or a short walk, and you're giving your body a fighting chance to feel young again. Gotta go to remedy for sore joints? Spill the beans in the comments. I'm always curious. 5. Heart health, keeping your engine running smooth. Your heart's working overtime every single day, so let's show it some love. Turmeric's got a knack for keeping your ticker happy. A 2021 study in Circulation found that curcumin lowers the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, you know, the bad kind, which stops plaque from clogging your arteries. It also keeps blood platelets from getting too sticky, so your blood flows smooth and easy. Here's something I find wild. Curcumin can relax your blood vessels. WebMD's 2023 report says it tamps down alpha receptors that make your arteries tense up, which can naturally lower blood pressure over time. I had a patient who started tossing turmeric into his soups and saw his numbers stabilize after years of ups and downs. It's not a quick fix, but it's a step in the right direction. My advice? Don't lean on turmeric alone. Think of it as part of a heart-healthy squad, paired with foods like salmon, spinach, and walnuts, and maybe a brisk walk a few times a week. It's like giving your heart a high five every day. Anyone working on their heart health out there? Drop a comment and let me know what's helping you stay strong. 6. Lungs, liver, and brain. Turmeric's full body glow up. Turmeric's like that friend who's good at everything. For your lungs, curcumin cuts down airway inflammation, which can help if you've got asthma or deal with city smog. A 2022 study in respiratory research showed better lung function in folks exposed to pollutants when they used curcumin. If you're like me and get sneezy in spring, a little turmeric might keep you breathing easier. Your liver? Oh, it loves turmeric. Curcumin boosts bile production and shields your liver from toxins, per a 2024 Mayo Clinic article. This is a big deal if you're dealing with fatty liver or just want to keep your detox system humming. I started adding turmeric to my stir fries after reading this, and I swear my energy's more steady, no more mid-afternoon crashes. And let's not sleep on your brain. A 2023 study in Neuroscience Letters suggests curcumin could lower the risk of Alzheimer's by clearing out amyloid plaques, those gunky proteins tied to memory loss. It's early days, but it gives me hope that a daily turmeric habit could keep my mind sharp as I age. I mean, who doesn't want to stay quick-witted for their grandkids' trivia nights, right? What's your favorite way to support your overall health? Share it in the comments. I love swapping ideas with you all. 7. Sleep better, stress less, the GoldenMilk magic. If you're tossing and turning at night, listen up. Turmeric can help you catch those Z's. Curcumin tweaks histamine H1 receptors, which calm your nervous system, according to a 2021 study in sleep medicine. That's why GoldenMilk, warm milk, turmeric, black pepper, and maybe a hint of honey is such a hit. It's like a lullaby in a mug. I'm a huge fan of this ritual. Every night, I make a cup, turn off my screens, and just unwind. It's not just the turmeric, it's the whole vibe. Healthline's 2024 piece on stress says curcumin can also lower cortisol, that pesky stress hormone keeping you wired. After a few weeks of GoldenMilk, I noticed I was falling asleep faster and waking up less frazzled. It's a small change with big rewards. Anyone tried GoldenMilk yet? Or got another bedtime trick up your sleeve? Let's hear it in the comments. 8. How to make turmeric work for you. So, you're ready to jump on the turmeric train? Awesome. But here's the catch. Your body doesn't soak up curcumin easily on its own. A 1998 study in Plantamedica found that piperine and black pepper boosts absorption by 2,000%. Crazy, right? Here's how I make it work. Mix with fats. Curcumin loves olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado. I toss turmeric into my roasted veggies with olive oil. Tastes amazing, works better. Sprinkle black pepper. A pinch is all you need. Try it in a turmeric smoothie for a little kick. Heat it up. Cooking turmeric, like in a soup, makes it easier to absorb, per a 2019 food chemistry study. Supplements? Maybe. If you don't love the taste, curcumin capsules with piperine can help. Just check with your doc first. Turmeric can mess with meds like blood thinners. Keep it chill. Start with 1/2 teaspoon a day. Too much can upset your stomach. My biggest tip? Make it fun. Find a recipe you love, maybe a curry or a latte, and stick with it. Consistency is what unlocks turmeric's magic. A quick heads up. Before you go wild with turmeric, a word of caution. It's safe for most folks, but high doses can cause tummy trouble or interact with drugs like anticoagulants, per Cleveland Clinic. Got gallbladder issues or pregnant? Talk to your doctor. And skip the cheap stuff. Low-grade turmeric can have contaminants like lead. Go for organic if you can. What's your plan for adding turmeric to your routine? Drop it in the comments, I'm dying to know. Conclusion, your golden path to better health. Alright, we've just taken a deep dive into the world of turmeric, and I hope you're as pumped about this golden spice as I am. So, let's wrap things up and tie it all together. Turmeric's not just some trendy ingredient, it's like a gift from nature that keeps on giving. Whether it's calming inflammation to ease those achy joints, giving your gut a little TLC, supporting your heart, or even helping you catch better Z's with a cozy cup of golden milk, this spice does it all. But here's the real takeaway. Turmeric's power isn't just in the science or the studies from places like Mayo Clinic, it's in how it helps you feel stronger, brighter, and more like you. When I started adding turmeric to my life, it wasn't just about less bloating or fewer aches. It was about waking up with a little more pep in my step, ready to tackle the day. That's what I want for you, too, because here at Natural Healing Hub, it's all about simple, natural steps to live your healthiest, happiest life. So, here's my challenge. Don't let this video just be something you watched and forgot. Starting today, pick one way to bring turmeric into your routine. Maybe it's tossing a teaspoon into your morning smoothie, whipping up a curry for dinner, or sipping that golden milk I keep raving about. Pay attention to what your body says, your energy, your mood, even your sleep. And don't skip those tricks we talked about. Pair it with some olive oil, a pinch of black pepper, or a quick sauté to make sure it's working its magic. Trust me, small changes like this can add up to big wins over time. Before we part ways, I just want to say a huge thank you for sticking with me through this whole journey. You're the heart of Natural Healing Hub, and I'm so grateful to have you here. Got a turmeric tip or a recipe you love? Maybe a question about how to make it work for you? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'm always learning from this awesome community. If you're feeling the turmeric love, give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who could use a little golden boost. Oh, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so we can keep exploring ways to heal naturally together. Here's to feeling great, staying strong, and making every day a little more golden. See you next time.